Hello everybody, and this is the Ottawa Expositor. I'm in Quebec, but this actually looks so much like Ottawa. Reminds me a little bit of what I call my second home. But anyways, I guess the Canadian elections are coming to a close. We got another 2 weeks left. And as I've been seeing things sway around and all that, and I've been listening to all the different advertisements and all of CBC's propaganda and all that good stuff, you start realizing this whole thing just looks like it's been set up so that it just changes over this government. Now listen, I hate the Conservative Party of Canada. They drive me nuts. I mean, I guess I'd be more aligned with Conservatives. Not really, but that party, man, they're brutal. They are brutal. You can't deny that. The amount of stuff that they've done. But it smells, it reeks to me. Like this place does a dope. It reeks to me. Just like, you know how Bush, the idiot, what everybody calls an idiot or whatever, how he looked so bad that you had to vote in the other party afterwards. And now, I mean, Obama definitely looked great at first, you know, but after he was voted in, he could basically do whatever he wanted, and he has been. Everybody know, anybody who is able to see it with an open mind and take a look at his actions can see what he has done is probably the worst actions of any president that has ever been. It's insane. So let's take this back to Canada. Stephen Harper has been in power for 9 years, and his ethics officer was arrested and jailed, convicted. I mean, how many different things, right? Maybe it's being set up so that this change will be welcomed, right? And then once that change comes in the form of a former Communist Party turned what they call New Democrats, or Pierre Elliott Trudeau's son, you know, the guy who declared martial law in Quebec after there is now proof that the RCMP set up over 80% of those terrorist actions back in the 70s and 80s, or whenever it was. Sorry, I wasn't alive during the time, so whenever it was, I'll have the links down below for the information that the RCMP set it all up so that he could declare martial law, right? And then change the things. You mean to tell me that his son, who spoke at his funeral with that cute little lisp, just to make it, am I grown up? I'm going to grow up someday. He's been groomed to be on national television through all these different non-governmental organizations to help the youth of Canada throughout all the years, and now he's coming in. He had the anonymous mustache going. You mean to tell me he doesn't look groomed to come in and be the change, just like Obama? You kidding me? Are you joking me? You know what? If I were to vote for anybody, which I don't think I'm gonna, because it's my right not to. I have the right not to vote. This isn't Australia where you're forced to vote. I would vote for the Conservatives. You know why? At least Canadians are aware to the bullshit that they do. At least when the Conservatives, if they get back in again, they will have to watch every move they make under a minority government. That way, you have a vigilant populace, which you don't have under Obama, or at least half of the nation. You will not have under the Liberals. And well, whatever about Thomas Mulcair. That's the way that you can divide the rest of the non-conservatives. I think that's the only way that you could look at this and see a win for the Canadian people, because none of the other parties are going to help you. They're set right up. They're socialists. They are socialists. Justin Trudeau talks specifically about taxing more of the more rich. We don't know which percentage of that more rich is. It could be the top 50%. It could be the top 70%. We don't know. And give it to the poor. Yeah, all these social programs that they're going to cut back from austerity, right? Come on, Canada. The only people that are telling you to stop Harper are A, people who can't realize that nothing's going to change no matter who you vote in, and B, people who are looking to take advantage of you and the situation of anger that you have towards Stephen Harper and the Conservatives. I am not defending his actions, his caucus's actions, any of his party's actions whatsoever. But I will tell you, maybe it's better for the devil you know. This has been the Ottawa Expositor.